is democracy in danger? Now, you all are very learned, but democracy, the concept and the word and the term first time was used in Athens, Greece, 2,600 years ago. And the exact meaning of democracy is rule of people. And now I'm going to make an overwhelming statement. In Pakistan, democracy is not in danger. What? In Pakistan, democracy is not in danger. Because in danger, only that would come which exists. In Pakistan, democracy has not existed at all. And when I'm saying this, it is again an overwhelming statement that in Pakistan, there has never ever been democracy. Let me substantiate my argument. Pakistan came into existence in 1947. And until 1956, for 9 years, there was no constitution. It was Jinnah in 1948 goes to Dhaka University and says there was demonstration that look, if you want to make Urdu as national language, we don't mind, but we the Bengali are 54%, make Bengali as a national language as well, because 70% of our people don't understand. Jinnah stood in the Dhaka University and he said, the language of Pakistan will be Urdu, and anybody, these are the exact words, and anybody who opposes it is enemy of Pakistan and enemy of Islam. And next day, on the protest of students, scores of students were massacred who were demanding Bengal. So until 1956, there was no elections. There was a movement in Bengal that, look, we want to have elections. And in 1955, they had elections. There was a united front called Juktu Front. And Juktu Front won 223 seats out of 236. So that is 94% seats. Within months, they dissolved the government and they declared them traitors. And then the elections were supposed to be held under 1956 constitution, but in 1958 there was martial by Ayub Khan, which went for 10-11 years. And can you believe that in Pakistan the first general elections were held in 1970? So after 23 years of the formation of country, the first general elections on the basis of a one person, one vote was held. And you all know what happened. There were 300 seats. In Bangladesh, Mujibur Rahman's Awami League won 160 out of 162 seats, and that was an overall majority in a house of 300. And what they did, it is one of the very sad and dark and black chapter of history. They not only didn't power, they committed genocide. And if you read the stories, these are heart-wrenching. 3 million people butchered, more than 200 women raped, 10 million people displaced. And then after that, 1970, in the remaining Pakistan, they gave the power to Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, who didn't come as a prime minister. He came as a martial law administrator. Can you believe that? It is a joke. And then the first constitution of Pakistan was formulated in 1973. So after 26 years, no, how much? 26 years, the first constitution, and that first constitution was based on denial of the nations that didn't exist because of Pakistan, that have existed for thousands of years. And then, so out of these 78 years, the military had direct rule for almost 35 years, that is 45% of the time. Yeah. So basically, that army grid, they cannot carry on martial law indefinitely. They have to basically give a civilian posture. So all these facades that you see, Shahbaz Sharif and this and that, these all are their toadies. There's no democracy. They, like somebody, if I want to hire someone in my house and fire, they hire the governments, they fire the governments. And their grip has become so absolute. I mean, the judiciary, there's no judiciary. Is there any parliament? No. Whatever rule they want to pass, they can pass any amendment. They can do it. And in that situation, what would happen? But the largest corporate company in Pakistan is armed. Now they are moving to, they're completely occupied the civilian government. Under the top 219 top civilian institutions, 90% are run by army. In that situation, what do you think? What would happen to the human rights? You have heard these statistics from all these learned speakers. It is the suffering of everyone, every man, every human being, every child, and even the child that isn't born, they will be born in a hell. Therefore, question is, what the international community, do you have any hope? There is no, even you cannot now go for judicial remedy to justice, there is nothing. So, the only hope is the struggle of the oppressed nations, the historical nations, such as Sindhis, Balochs, Pashtuns, Siraikis, Gilgitis, Kashmiris in Pakistan to get themselves out of their yoke. Otherwise, I mean, we can sit and we can talk and I can elaborate my argument, but there is no hope. Let us work for it, and there is no otherwise. We will be criminal to our next generations. We will be criminal. We ourselves, if we don't get rid of this, we will be criminal to the entire humanity. Let me work for it. And thank you very much once again.